Let me just do that and give it a couple of minutes. All right. Yeah, I guess it went to the buffering screen of death. Buffering screen of death. That's what happened. Because what happened was my stream. Anyway, let me do some housekeeping here. House cleaning. Plastic bottles, put them in this bag. I'll wait a couple of minutes. I'll wait till finish eating my sandwiches. I'm good to go. Yeah. In a couple of minutes. Let me turn off my radio. Let me minimize this for a minute. I'm gonna turn off my radio. Uh, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'll leave that one on. Yeah, let it do that. Let it do that. Yeah. All right. Yeah. When I get that chat disconnected message, that means that the thing hiccup. Probably YouTube Studio browser, a browser issue. I still am looking into switching browsers, but I keep forgetting. I need to clear the history and things like that. Maybe that's what's causing. But this time, my browser didn't crash. It was just that when I see the chat disconnected, it was probably YouTube. It was probably on YouTube's end. Chat disconnected, then it reconnected, and then I saw my numbers go down to zero, and I said, okay, I'm most likely. And then when Chazo told me that it was buffering, I went to my YouTube channel. When I went into my own live feed, I saw it was just a buffering screen. I call it the buffering screen of death. It just stays buffering. It's a black screen, and the buffering just stays there, and you lose the whole picture. So I said I ended the stream. So anyway, I'm gonna wait a couple of minutes. So anyway, this radio looks interesting. It looks interesting. There's only one review on it though. Let me see the review. Color white. That's not much of a review, is it? Yeah. So I'm gonna add it to the cart. I'm gonna add it to the cart. When I click on it, it's not okay. Why is that adding to the cart? Okay, I think this. I think the screen here is too. Let me see. Can I zoom out? Let me zoom out a little bit. Let's see now. Oh, it's there. Okay. Anyway, it's there. It's in the cart. All right. So I added to the cart. So let's see. Okay. So anyway, let's move on. Let's see. Yeah, all these radios. All these radios. Tucson PL 990. Oh, but that's not much of a sale. Okay, that's not much of a sale. Still $250. Yeah, some of them are not much of a sale. Let me go back up here. Let me scroll down. So the Kidosin is $68. Anybody interested in the Kidosin? $68. That's a good price. What else? SH data, AD808, and that's okay. I can get it for less for that. What is this? Ham Geek. Let me see that one. Ham Geek RDS 998. What is that? Ham Geek RDS 998 FM medium wave, long wave, short wave, single sideband radio receiver, USB, LSB, BFO. Okay, colored touchscreen, medium wave antenna. Okay, so that's how it looks. And that's the top of it. So it has that antenna. It's like a medium wave antenna. These are all the accessories that it comes with. You can see all the accessories. Oh, sorry. Let me click on that one. You see all the accessories that it come with. So that's a medium wave antenna. This one right here is for medium wave. I guess there's a ferrite in there. There's a ferrite. Hello, Chico P Radio 2009. Hope you're doing well. So that's Ham Geek RDS 998. So right now it's $79.26 Black Friday deal. So that looks interesting. That looks interesting. Okay. So let's scroll down here. Let's see what else. Oh, look at the Degen. Wow, look at the Degen. Degen DE333, $9.92. So that's the Degen right there. It's a little it's a little pocket radio. A little pocket radio there. $9.92. It looks pretty slick. Looks pretty slick. And that's the Degen. Which one is this one? This looks like the Sony, but it's not. I have a Sony that looks like this. So this is $6.73. This is the W908 AM FM radio, pocket radio, of course. Okay. And this is the Prenus. The Prenus. J166. $9 and let me see, they got a video on that. Yeah, to play that song, right? I believe I can. Oh, I'm gonna get copyright with that one. I believe I can fly. Oh, look, they got it in red. Oh, they got it in red too. Yeah, I'm gonna just play that song. Oh wow. Of course, the SH Data D220 is right here. It's $10.53. And of course, I'm gonna be receiving the 221 in about a week or so. They emailed me this morning. They said they're gonna send me that the 221, which is the one with the weather band. That's the newest radio. So the new radio, they got rid of the FM2 band and they put the no weather band. So and that's the black model. And of course, I got the green one. I got the orange and the green one. Yeah, it's a nice radio too. That is a very good radio. SH Data D220. Let me close that. Let me close that. Okay, let's scroll down. I don't know. That one looks interesting. That clear one looks interesting. And the model here, this is the DSP2. Yeah, I don't think so. This is definitely a good price. This definitely, if anybody hasn't gotten this radio, that is a very good price. $61.96. You know, that's the one I have, but that one is in black. This is a great radio. That is a great radio for the price. I would, if I didn't have one, I would have definitely pulled the trigger on this one. I would have definitely pulled the trigger. Hello, Sal T. Sal T. And I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to everybody. Today's Black Friday at Aliexpress. I got a couple of things in the shopping cart already. I'm just looking around for some little knickknacks I want to get for my. So far, I got my. Let me show my shopping cart. Let me go to the cart. Well, I don't know about the plane yet. This is for my other channel. This is for Danny's Diecast Collection channel. I'm looking at that radio, but I'm gonna change the color. I'll probably go with the clear one. I'm looking into that. I don't know why. It intrigued me, this radio. Of course, I'm gonna order the TID radio wireless programmer. That's for my handhelds. Instead of using the ball frame cables and all that, hook it up to the PC. You hook this up to your handheld, and you can use a smartphone app, and you just you know, import the information from like repeater book into your handheld using Bluetooth, which is very easy. So I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna buy this. I'm on the fence about this antenna, but I may pick it up. Yeah, I don't know yet. I'm definitely getting the ground plane for this antenna. This is my 2 meter, 70 centimeter antenna is gonna go on the roof. That's the ground plane. So that goes in the bottom. That goes right here. And that screws onto here, and then you gotta put the elements. So that's the ground plane for this antenna. So I could have bought it together, but it was I wanted to buy separately, and you know, and it's the same company actually. The same company that makes HYS. Anyway, the lighting here is horrible. Let me turn on the light is on anyway. Let me turn on the other light. Oh, new member. Sal T. Danny, can you demonstrate how to program with the new SH data? The one you're talking about, the E100. I'm gonna make a video on that soon. I'm gonna make a video on that soon. However, that's why I want to order this thing, this wireless thing, because I do have the cable for that one. I mentioned it on another video on the live stream. I'm gonna make a video on it alone, how to program. It's very simple to program. But you do need the right cable for it. So the cable that you need is the ball frame cable, and let me show a picture of it. But you got to remember the chip is CH340 chip set. Let me go get that cable. It's right here somewhere. Let me have it right here. But you need that cable for the E100. So this is the cable. This is the ball frame, the USB portion. The other end is like this, of course. And anyway, you can't read it because the lighting here is not that good. Let me turn on the other light. Is the CH? No emails, please. I don't read. I don't read emails. So I'll put the. Anyway, I'm gonna type it in. I'm gonna type it in the. I'll type it in the. I don't want to reply. I don't want to go back and forth with emails. I have limited time and I just can't do emails. So no emails, please. Not gonna work with emails unless you're a sponsor or somebody like that. Okay, what is going on with this window now? All right, so it's CH bow cable CH 340. Let me read the label again before. CH 340. Yeah, CH 340. Check. I want to make a dedicated video on it. So that is the chip that is the cable you need with this 340 chip. I could look for it right here on Aliexpress. Let me look for it. Baofeng CH340. Yeah, right there. So that cable, and let me see how much is it. Right here. That's the cable you need right there for the E100. So it's $1.96 right here. There you go with the tag on. That's the same one I got. That's the same one. You gotta get that one with the same chip, 340. This is the one for the E100. That's the cable you need for the E100. So you have to get that cable. Until SH Data puts the cable on their website. And it has the driver CD. That's the driver. You install the driver. So for $2, for $2, you get this cable. The same cable. And that is for the SH Data E100. You need that cable. No other cable is going to work. You need that cable right there with that chip. So, all right. So that's the cable you need for the E100 SH Data. And that's the way you connect it to your radio. Easy peasy. And then the software you download it from the SH Data website. It is actually the same radio as the Baofeng K6. It's the same software. I already installed it on the computer here. I went through it on that live stream a week ago. It was last week. I went through it. So the software is on their website. So if you go to SH Data website, you download that software. That's the software you need to program. It's very, very simple, but you need this cable. And then I'll make a video on how to connect to it. And then, that's why I'm buying this thing today. I want to try this method. I want to try with this thing. I want to see if this works on the. I want to see if first of all this works. This Bluetooth dongle. I want to see if this works on the E100. And then the reason why I want to try this method because this method, if this works with the E100, there is an app that you use for that on your smartphone, and all you have to do is go into Repeater Book, repeaterbook.com. Repeater Book, so the software has Repeater Book built in. So what you do is you type in, for example, I want to type in 2 meter. You do a search like 2 meter repeater, 20 miles away, all the 2 meter. So you have the cable, okay. And then all you do is select the repeaters that on the search, and it automatically puts it in your handheld with this dongle. So it's very easy to use. But I want to know if this works with the E100. I want to try it. Yeah, that's why I'm buying it. I'm gonna buy this. But even if it don't work with the E100, I have a whole bunch of these radios. I have about right now. I'm looking at right now. I'm close. I have 7 handhelds right now. I have. Let me see. Let me count them all. I got the original Baofeng, the original one, the UV, the U, the UV5R. I have that one, the original one. I got that for years. I had that for like 7 years already. I had that one. That was my first one. My second one was the Explorer. When I got my license, they sent me a free radio. So I got that one. And then, of course, Radtel sent me one. Let me see. I'm up to now. Quan Shang. I had a Quan Shang there that I bought a couple of years ago. I got 2 Baofeng DMR radios. And now I got the E100. So that's about 7 or 8 radios. So I got 7 or 8 of these handhelds. So I want to try this to see if it works on some of them. If this thing can work on some of them, it makes it so much easier to program. Also, Chirp, the software Chirp is a great software. However, right now for the E100, it's not supporting it right now, not yet. It will. I think it will in the future because it's the same radio as the Baofeng K6. So the E100 is the same radio as the Baofeng K6. So let me open up Chirp. I'm gonna open up and move it over here. Let me open it up. Let's see if there's an update on it. Okay, let me drag and drop it over here. So this is Chirp. If I go to radio, let me move up here. Put it right there. So this is Chirp. So if I go download from radio, let me see what model they have. So the E100 is like, let me see if they even have the XH data. They don't have XH data. See, it's not listed here yet. But they said that SH data is like the Baofeng K6. So I don't see the K6 here yet. See, there is no K6. So there's no Baofeng K6. The minute they come out with Baofeng K6, then you can use your E100 on Chirp. Okay? And the reason why I like Chirp is because of this feature. When you go to radio, you see where it says query source? You have radio reference, right? You got repeater book, and you got these other ones. In my case, I want to use repeater book. So it opens up the repeater book here. So you see, I already have everything set up. I have my longitude, latitude, everything is set up. So if I just go to okay, it found all of this. Right? These are all my repeaters that have FM. You know, of course I put everything, but I could narrow the search one because some of them are DMR. Because I was trying to use it with my DMR radio. So all you do is select all, copy, and then over here, when you have your radio, there's going to be on a separate tab. When you have your radio open, you can just copy and paste that on your radio, and that's it. That's basically what you do if it's compatible with Chirp. But the E100 is not compatible with Chirp yet. When is it compatible? That's all you need to do. Copy and paste. That's it. Very easy. So these are all the repeaters that I can connect within 20 miles. There's all the repeaters right there. So you got the offset, you got the tone. Some of them, all these settings you got to put in. You just copy and paste. That's all you do on Chirp. Very easy. Very simple. So this one has its own software. It's right here. It's called OD Master. See, this is the software on your phone. And then you put in the, you know, and they have a website. You can go to the website too. It's a browser-based uh, app. So if you go to OD Master, OD Master, I don't know. Yeah, right here, sorry, right here. So this is the website. I don't know. I haven't tested that yet, but I know it's based on it's the exact radio as the Baofeng K6. Well, if it works there, maybe I'll try that one next. Anyway, so this is the website for the. It's a web app for that dongle, for this dongle, Excuse me, for this dongle. So you could either put it on your phone, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it on my phone. But also, if you don't want to put it on the phone, you just do a Bluetooth connection to your PC because it's Bluetooth, and you use this software, OD Master. You have to make an account too. You use this software, and that's it. And then you sync it Bluetooth, and you can put all that stuff on your you know radio, your Baofeng, your SH data, whatever is compatible. So that's why I want to test this out. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna test it out. Not test it out, but I'm gonna use it anyway because there are some radio like the original Baofeng. I do want to have this because I don't like the original software. I like Chirp, but even better, this software is even better than Chirp because it's gonna copy everything. Boom. You don't do one. You don't even do copy and paste. You just select. So a lot of people like this Bluetooth thing. So I'm definitely gonna buy that. So you pay $10 a month when radio reference. Yeah, I don't have a premium account with radio reference. Um, for example, radio reference too is good. You could put like not only repeaters, you could put like other frequencies, like public safety, like police, fire, EMS, anything. Yeah. You should this on your last video. Um, anyway, I gotta verify that thing about the this one, the BFA. Let me see what model that is. Anyway, I already closed it. Anyway, I'll look into it. I'll watch the review. When I watch this video, I'll watch the review on it. And so the BF. Let me see. Because the SH database is on they said the K6. It's the same model. If you look at the Baofeng K6, it's the same radio. The same exact radio. Let me do it over here. K6. See, it's the same radio. There you go. See? Baofeng K6. The same radio. That's the same radio as the E100. Except that this one, the battery is not as big as the E100. The E100 is a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. This one I think is 2,400 or something. Right here, the battery. Right here. 2,600. See, 2,600. but it's the same radio, the K6. See, it's the same radio, same exact radio. So the E100 is a bigger battery. It's a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. And this one is 2600. Excuse me, 2600. I just saw it. It's the same radio, same exact radio. So I mean, I like the E100. I mean, the weather band reception is very good. Yeah, it's very sensitive on the weather band. So, and that one comes with the desktop charger. The E100 does not come with a charger. I think it's just because it has a USB, it has a USB C on the battery. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make the video soon. I'm just waiting for. I'm gonna give it a few more days to see if they update the chirp, because I would like to do it on chirp, but if not, I'll do it manually. I'll do it manually. And plus, I want to try this. Let me close this because I really want to try it with this. I want to try it with this. But if this works, you don't even need chirp. This is better. If the radio could work with this, it'll be so much easier because you just use the app for that. The OD Master app. That's it. You don't have to fumble around with programming and all that. Because I want to program all my repeaters on there, and because I have a lot of repeaters here. I live near New York City. I'm in Yonkers, New York, so New York City's right there. This whole area has a lot of repeaters. Uh, I got repeaters right over the Hudson in New Jersey, uh, upstate New York, further up. There is repeaters I can connect to. Um, you know, and I only put the search for 20 miles. If I were to put 30 miles, forget it. I will have a lot of repeaters on the list. A lot. FM. Also the SH Data E100. Um, you also have 1.25 meter band, 200 megahertz to 220. It's around 220. That's another band. So I have to do a search on that repeater. Is 1.25 meter band, which is rarely used. But I'm sure there got to be a few repeaters here that I can connect on that. That would be pretty cool. 1.25, 1.25 meter band. And that's 200 to 220 megahertz. So that's another band that I can connect to. So, yeah. So, all right. So let me see what else. So what's what I got in the cart so far. So that's the cable. If you want the cable, it's this one. You say you already have it. So, and a tassel. If you do, you ordered it already, right, tassel? You already received it? So this is the cable you need to get. So right here, you get it for cheap. If you want the cable, very inexpensive. If you want it on Amazon, I paid. I think I paid like $8 for mine on Amazon. If I remember, it was about $8. Not that expensive. So there you go. So let me go down the handhelds here. So I definitely like this this price on this Ham Geek. This one looks interesting too. Let me see what this one is. And this is the multi-band. Oh, I saw this one before. I remember this one. 7 band. LED backlit. Oh, okay, I think I've seen this one before. My God, look at that whip. Wow, that's a long whip. Wow, look at the size of that whip. Mason. Okay, that's the brand Mason. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let me see. Sorry. Back to live. Okay. How about that? So the 919 is right here. 154. That's a 919. So you know the radio Oddity RF919. This is their brand. The what's that brand? Harangda, whatever. Harangda. I don't know how you pronounce that. Harangda. Anyway, it's the same radio. They just rebranded. And this one is a HRDC 919. It's the same radio. $154. So if you're interested in the Radio Oddity RF919, this is the same radio. Same exact radio. It looks like the same exact radio there. And then scroll down here. This is the other one. This is the baby brother of the one you just saw. This is the again. So this is medium wave, shortwave VHF, weather band, aviation band radio. Sorry about that. So it's Han Rongda. Okay, so that's the that radio. I never owned any of their brands, so I heard they're okay. I never owned any of one. I wish they would. Maybe I would like to try one of these radios. Of course, they have it here. They have the. Is that the? Yeah, that's the same one. Of course, this is the one I'm eyeing at. I'm looking at this one right now. And then over here, again, you have the C919 here for different price. The Texan R 9290129012. I heard this radio is a very good radio. I never owned one. I heard this radio is very, very sensitive. Reminds me of the SH Data D219. It definitely remind me of the SH Data D219. The Texan R9012. So $17. So anybody on the fence thinking about getting this radio, that is a very good price. And they only have it in this color right now. They don't have the light color. They have it in this color. Oh, okay. Pretty interesting. And then the PL368. I'll go to Texas 911 R91 R911 is here. Texas PL380. The PL380. So $38.10. Texas PL380. And the 330 is right here. And the R108 is right here. $29. But let's look at the 330. The 330 is a very good radio. That is a very nice radio. Very nice radio. $46.09. And Texan PL 330. Very nice. So under $50. Under $50, the PL 330. And that is a very nice radio. Tasso has this radio. He loves his radio. A lot of people that own this radio said this is one of the best radios for the price. Definitely one of the best radios for the price is the PL 330. So you know if you're a new guy or you're getting back into the shortwave listening hobby and you don't want to break the bank, that's the radio right there. That's the radio to get right there. If you're getting into shortwave listening and you don't want to break the bank and you want a very nice radio for the price, best bang for the buck, that's the radio right there. I have the 660, but I heard this radio is much better, especially for the yeah, definitely 4.9, 4.9 out of 240 reviews. That's very good rating. That is a very good rating for that many reviews. So it's almost a perfect score. This radio checks all the boxes. Checks a lot of. It's a very good FM receiver, although it does not have RDS. Right? There is no RDS. There's no RDS, but it's a very good radio. Salty. Danny, okay, across your YouTube channel, and I would like to know more about handheld scanners and antenna. Yeah, I'll cover some of that. I'm gonna make some videos but I talk about it a lot on my live streams. So depending on the topic, because not only I'm a shortwave listener, I'm also amateur radio operator. I do like handhelds now. I have DMR radios. I have the DM1701 that I use for DMR. I have the DR1801 UV. That's another DMR radio that I have. Of course, I got handheld scanners. I got the Radio Shack Pro 84 scanner. I have the Uniden BC 72 XLT scanner. That's the one with the NASCAR branded scanners. I have that. The Radio Shack one is also NASCAR branded scanner. I want to make videos on that. I like my handheld scanner. I have the Quan Chang K6, which I love that radio. I mean, not the K6, K5. Excuse me, K5. That one I made a video on that when I modded it. I put the Exumer firmware mod that unlocks the frequency, receive frequencies from 17 megahertz all the way up to 1.2 gigahertz. It's a full-blown scanner. So, and I'm looking for a powerful wattage short whip for my work truck. What frequency? You gotta be more specific about wattage and what frequency for your truck. I know for HF right now, everybody likes that Radio Oddity. Is a mag mount antenna. What's the number on it? Walt K4OGO Coastal Waves and Wires. He loves that antenna. It's a mag mount for the it's for HF though. That one is for HF. For HF. and I forgot the model. I have to look it up later on. I have home scanners. Well, this is a shortwave radio. This is shortwave, medium wave FM radio. This is not a scanner. Okay, let me close this. Let me close this. Let me go down to this. The Texan PL6 368. Anybody interested in that radio is right here. It's on sale. It's also a nice radio. I don't have this one. I have the original 360. I have the original PL 360. I still like that radio. It's a very nice little radio. This is the 368. So this one is medium wave, long wave, medium wave, short wave, FM, and single sideband. This one does single sideband. So this is a very nice radio too. A lot of people like this radio, the PL368. Another company that makes this radio is CountyCom. They rebranded. I think it's a GP6 or a GP7. I forgot what it is. Anyway, CountyCom makes this radio also. But that's a very good price, $73. $73.77 for this radio on Aliexpress. Black Friday. It is a nice, yeah. I have the 360. That's the original one without single sideband and all that. I like that radio. It's a nice little radio. So, nice little radio. The 310, Texan PL 310. And then the 990, that price is still, it's not really a sale price. 8800, not really. 9710. Is this the one with the backlit? Let me see. Here's another radio that people seem to like, the 9710. R9710. I don't know if this is the one with the backlit. I don't think it's the one with the backlit. I'm thinking the one with the backlit. Yeah, the one with the backlit looks nice in the dark. If this thing lights up, it looks really nice. I don't know if it's that one. It must be another one. Let me see what else. The ICR 110. So this is the this is the bigger version of the radio that I have. The this one. These are all portables, so you can use them wherever. These are portable radios. The 1103 is a nice radio. That's a very nice radio too. But that's the DSP version. The the DGen 1103. I heard even the DSP version is pretty good. However, you want the what's the other version? I'm having a memory lapse right now. Not the DSP version. Which is the other version? I was close to buying it and I lost a bid on it. Actually, I didn't lose the bid. I actually waited one day too late and somebody bought it. It was the oh my god, off the top of my head, I can't remember now. I can't remember off the top of my head now. And it was not DJ, it was Kato. Okay, let me put this antenna back over here. I don't want to. This is fiberglass. I don't want it to drop and it cracks. Let me put it back over here. Cato 1103. That's the one I saw it on. I can't remember the what. Not the DSP version. What is the other version? Oh my god, I'm trying to remember what it is. Anyway, somebody remind me what it is, please. So that's the version to get, not the DSP version, the older version. And yeah. And I sold one for a very good price on eBay. And I was gonna pull the trigger on that. I should have bought it right there. But I waited one more day because I was wanted to get something else. And I came back and it was gone. Somebody bought it. So let's see what else. PL PL 880, 174. Let me see what else they got here. Black Friday. Let's see what else. Pretty much that's it for. It looks like it's pretty much it for those radios. I never had an ATS radio. Some people really like the radio. I'm not a fan of these type of radios. Some people swear that these things are very sensitive. I'm just not a fan of these radios. That cannot be the price. Nah, that's ridiculous. PL 660 is $400. This radio I found this radio interesting. This one. This is the TF 6686 chip, but they made it into this type of version. So I like the display; it looks pretty cool. I like the analog meters, the I guess the signal strength meter, and the I guess that's the battery, the power. I like that it looks like this. It looks like a hybrid type vintage but digital, and it looks kind of cool though. That looks kind of cool though, with an analog meters. That looks kind of. I don't know. I just like that glowing, nostalgic, uh, you know, meter signal. Signal strength meter, and then like that looks very nostalgic. I like that. And so that's a Niakiyoshi Niakiyoshi version TEF 6686 FM shortwave radio receiver. It doesn't have medium wave. No medium wave. No medium wave. Wow, so it's FM and shortwave only. Audio VU. Okay, so that's audio VU. So that's audio, and then this is the S meter. Oh, okay. It just looks cool. Of course, the 6686 chip is very, very good on FM. It's actually very good on medium wave too, but it's very, very good on FM. It's FMDX's radio, definitely FMDXC. This one looks interesting too. I've been looking at this one for a while. So there's the Ham Geek high quality crystal radio, medium wave, shortwave, retro crystal radio, FM radio, and MP3 music player. So this is the way it looks. It looks pretty interesting. I know the zoom in doesn't really do justice. So it looks like that. It looks interesting though. It does look very interesting. I have to say that. You got the speakers. It looks like that. That's the front of it. And then that's the back of it. So it has these two speakers. And that's the way it looks. And it comes with a remote. And it has these like rack mounted handles. The SHD the 808 is dope. It's okay. It's a good. I like it. I mean, I have one. I like it. But I have to say, since I bought the Qdosin DX286, I use that radio a lot more. Because it's just a very sensitive radio. So this is which one is this one? Oh, this one. Okay, so let me see. It says it has it has medium wave. It's right here. It says medium wave and long wave. Okay, so it does have that. So that's a picture of it. Okay. Let see a view more. So you got more pictures of it here. So that's the way that one looks. It looks interesting. Yeah, I like this one with the meter. I like the one with the VU meter and all that. I like that. Yeah, I am a sucker for that analog meter stuff. I have to say. The Sangean ATS 909X2 is right here for 261. Yeah. Let me see what's down here. Let me see what else. Oh, look at this Canon. Yeah, I'm not paying $500 for it. Uniden. Let me see what this is. So this is the Uniden BCD 325P2 handheld trunk tracker 5 scanner with 25,000 dynamic allocations. Yeah, I'm not paying 500. I'm not paying $500 for a scanner. That's not gonna happen. No, a Discone is fine. I have a Discone. I have a Discone antenna. I pay about I think it was about $65. I got a Discone antenna. It's similar to this antenna. Let me type it in over here. This antenna I have for the scanner. So Discone. Yeah, that's overpriced. Anyway, this is the antenna I have on my roof. It's the same thing. 25 megahertz up to 1.3 gigahertz. PO250. Yeah. So it's the same one, but I pay 60. I think it was around 60, under $69 or something. I can't remember. It was I bought mine on eBay. The model number is the Jetstream JDT2. That's the brand Jetstream JDT2. Is this? It's the same one because it has this disco and this for the CB. That's for the CB band. This whip right here. The whip is for the CB band. So that's the one I got. I got the same one. And that's the one I got on my rooftop. And I think it goes up to 200 watts. 200 watts for the CB band. Even the rest, yeah, 200 watts. But legally, on 50, excuse me, 50. What am I saying? Legally on 2 meters and 70 centimeters, you only could do 50 watts anyway. You can't go over 50 watts unless you get special permission. So when you're doing VHF, UHF, a lot of people think that, oh yeah, because you got an antenna that goes 200 watts, you can pump out 200 watts. No, you can't. Not in the United States. No, you can't. This radio, the FT991A, the maximum I can pump out on VHF, UHF is 50 watts. That is the absolute legal limit here in the United States. 50 watts. Now in HF, you could do whatever. I'm not saying whatever. I shouldn't say whatever. Depending on what band, of course, this radio, the FT991A, the most it can do at HF is 100 watts. So, but I am local in Cali. My owner won't approve my long antenna. Well, that's a lot of places that you cannot run along. Anyway, this is what I have on my rooftop for my VHF, UHF on my scanner. My two scanners I have upstairs. This is my antenna for that, and I have it running with LMR 240 going into the second floor. Eventually, I'm gonna bring that cable down here because I'm gonna move my radios back down here in the basement, and I'm gonna have them down here. But that is my antenna. I had it for about uh, almost 7 years now. About six and a half years. I have my disco on the roof. It's a very good antenna for receiving. Yeah. You can transmit on this antenna also. I tried it. SWR is not the best, so I wouldn't even try it. I tried it with my CB radio. I tried it. My SWR wasn't, And of course, if I hook it up with this radio with my FT991A and try to connect on 2 meters, I think that's WR. I haven't tried it, but maybe I might try it one day when I have that cable hooked up down here. Maybe I'll try it with my FT991A, see how it can connect on 2 meters and 70 centimeters, and see if But I know the SWR on this one I heard is not the best on these bands. It's not but I didn't buy this antenna for the transmitting. I bought it for the receiving. It is a very good receiving antenna. I picked up, of course, ADSB, which is 1090 megahertz. I picked up many police, the police public safety, which is about 480 megahertz. Of course, EMS firefighter, um, New Jersey State Troopers across the bridge on this antenna. Of course, the air band works very well with this antenna. Aviation band, NOAA weather bands, they all sound very good with this antenna. All the NOAA channels. I pick up with the scanner with this antenna. Out of 7 NOAA channels, I can hear 4 of them. 4 out of the 7, I can hear them. 2 of them are very strong. The other 2 are very staticky, but I can hear them. So this antenna, even on the NOAA weather band, 4 out of 7 is pretty good in this antenna. So it's a very good antenna for your scanner. I recommend if anybody has a scanner, get a disco. Get one of these disco. They have the disc cone without the CB whip. This when you they usually sell the disc cone without this part. But I wanted the disc cone with this whip because that's for the CB band. This right here. So you can listen to CB radio also. Not only CB radio, 10 meters. I even heard shortwave. I heard this. I heard like shortwave, and 20 megahertz, WWV, 20 megahertz. I heard you know all the way down to into the shortwave band. I even with this antenna, I picked up long wave. I picked up long wave signal with this antenna. I picked up 60 kilohertz WWVB with this antenna. It was this antenna. It was this antenna that I picked up one night, WWVB on 60 kilohertz. And I got a QSL for that one with my SDR. I had that hooked up to my SDR, and I picked up WWVB on 60 kilohertz. I made the video. I sent in my email to the WWV, the what they call that, the NIST. I got the QSL upstairs. I sent them the link to my YouTube video, and I got a QSL in the mail from them because it was this antenna. This is the antenna that got me my first ever WWVB reception. That's the first time I ever heard of that signal, and it was with a disco antenna all the way down into the long wave band. Very low frequency. VLF. VLF with this antenna. So it's a very, very good antenna. It's not designed for that frequency, but I heard many shortwave on this antenna before I got my end fed. I had that hooked up to my satellite Elite Grundig satellite 750. I had this antenna as my shortwave antenna for a while. And it picked up nice, clean signals. This antenna is very versatile. Very versatile. I like this antenna. I have one upstairs. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to probably put a couple of feet higher. I would have put it on a higher mast. It's a very good antenna. I would never sell this antenna. And I got mine for 60s. I think it was about $68 or $60. I forgot the price. I bought it a few years ago on eBay before the price of this antenna went up. Now this antenna, that's how much it costs now. This antenna now is about $100. That's the price for this antenna. But if you shop around, you can get this antenna for $75 if you look around. But this antenna, if you have a scanner, I definitely recommend getting one of these in your rooftop. All right. So there you go. Yeah. Salty, Daniel, we'll look into the PO259 connector. Oh yeah, you're gonna need an adapter for the scanner. You're gonna need an adapter. But yeah, you just get an adapter. That's fine. You don't need anything. Let me scroll down here. So this is the Zygo 6200. This is the one that just came out a few months ago. I like the 6100. That's the one that my radio DXer has. He really likes that one. This is supposed to be the follow up to that radio. Because that is a ridiculous price. It's not worth 7,200. It's at 1,700. The listed price on this radio is $899. 860 is still too high for this radio. I'm sorry. That is not a deal. That is a ridiculous. That is a stupid price for this. So no. Now the 6100 is the one that Marriott DXer has. He likes that radio. He has a 6100. He likes that radio. Let me see this radio. This is the one I was looking at last night. Is this the one I was looking at? It looks like this one, but I'm not sure. No, that's not this one. It's another one. And that's not this one. Yeah, it's not this one. Yeah, they have great deals, but you have to look around. You have to be careful with it because some of these stores, the G90, right now it's 320. That's not the lowest price I see on Aliexpress. In fact, I'm gonna type it in. Let me see. Let me look here first, real quick. Okay, let me look at the G90. Let me type in the G90. Uh, okay, this mouse does not want to stay in this place. I'm using a corded mouse now. That's why it moves all over the place. G90. Yeah, G90. Uh, yeah, it looks like the price went up. The price went up since last time I saw it. Yeah, yeah, the price went up. This is the one that Marity Dexter has. I like this one too. The 6100. So this is the one that Marity Dexter has. He's very portable. I would have bought this, but I have the Yaesu FT818ND, so that's why I didn't buy it. If I didn't have that radio, I would have bought this one. This is a great, you know. So if you're gonna get the 6200, don't even bother. Just get this one. The older model is much better. It's still much better. I think this one can go up to 10 watts. The 6200 can only go up to 8 watts with the and believe me, it looks the only thing that the 6200 has a better display and it looks more slick. That's it. But it's not a better radio. This is a better radio. 6100 is a much better radio. So the Zygo G90 is at 320 right now. That is still a very good price. Don't get me wrong. But I saw it the other day for 303. I have this radio. I can tell you this is one of the best. If you ever get your license and you're brand new into the hobby and you want to get your first HF rig, I will get this radio. That's my there's easy doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles. Easy to learn. You'll be up and running in no time. I set this up with my computer FTA. Maximum is 20 watts. Make contacts all over the world with this radio. Very good radio. Very, very. I love my G90. I would never sell mine. The one that even though I'm happy with the Yaesu FT991A, I have this one upstairs. I would never sell that radio. I wouldn't sell it now. I would always keep that radio. As one radio I would never sell is the G90. I love my G90. I would never sell it. I'm gonna bring it down here. I'm gonna hook it up to another antenna, and I'm gonna use this one for QRP and for my when I hook up my when I try to learn CW. I'm gonna hook that one up. I'm gonna just because I want the CW decoder built in, and I'm gonna use my Yaesu for you know for my single sideband, my FT8 and all that. But this one, I'm gonna use this one for the QRP and also for CW. You know, and just learn CW on this one. I really like this radio. And 320 is a. Let me tell you something. When my wife bought this for me for Christmas a couple of years ago, it was at 399. I thought I was gonna be the best price ever for that radio. Nope. This is 320 now. This is a very good price. That's the best price you're ever gonna see it in a long time. Before the price skyrockets again, uh, you know, it's a very good radio. I keep saying it over and over. Transceiver, very good transceiver. I know Coastal Waves and Wires. This is his go-to radio. He makes contacts all over the world with his radio. Very good radio. I can't say enough about this radio. If you ever get your tech license or any entry level license, and like in my case, I only could do 10 meters at HF. I bought this radio because for FTA, his radio has. I love this radio. I can't. I'm telling you, if you're on the fence about getting this radio, I would get it at this price. That is a very good deal. That's a very good deal. Yeah. Let me close that. Yeah, that unit then is ridiculous. I would never pay. I would never pay $500 for a scanner. No way. Not with the way scanners are going now. A lot of it is going digital. You better just going on eBay and get a Pro 84. I pay like $25 for it or something like that. Pro 84. $30. I bought the Uniden BC72 XLT with the NASCAR branded handheld scanner. I paid $30. Oh, that's it. If you want to buy a little more, then get the BC 1015. Yeah, I got mine for about. I see it for $75. Or if you don't want to deal with the learning curve, get the BCN 365. I mean 355. I paid I think it was $70 for that. Was it $70 or 60 something dollars? No programming. You don't need to do any programming. With the presets already built in. The frequencies already, and then you just up and running. You scanning. And you can hear a lot of stuff. That was my first scanner ever. It was the BCN. Let me show you. Uniden. If you know nothing about scanning and you want to own a scanner to have at home, this is a scanner. This is a scanner to get right here. That's my first scanner. Right there. What's this? That's my first ever scanner right here. Very easy to use. Very easy. And this is a bundle. This comes with the speaker. And how much is it here? Wow, $72. $72 for both of this. That's a good price. That's a very good price. So you get the scanner and the speaker for $72. I paid $75 for the scanner alone. It was an open box scanner, by the way. It was open box. So that's a great deal. That is a very good deal. Wow. Is it really 72? Wow. $72.42. You get the scanner. Like I said, that's my first scanner that I bought. Very easy to use. It goes up to 800 megahertz. So you pick up everything. You can pick up pretty much everything. I picked up a lot of that. Or analog. Another is analog, okay, not digital. I don't look into digital scanners. Um, you know, I heard a lot on that scanner with the discount that I showed you. That with the discount, you're good to go. You're good to go, and you're getting that speaker. And that is my first scanner. And let me tell you something. I love that scanner. I would not sell my scanner. I live here in Yonkers, New York, and I can hear everything on that scanner. I hear police. There's still NYPD on analog. Fire department, Yonkers Fire Department, New York City Fire Department, uh, EMS, all types of EMS. Of course, the air band, marine band. I listen to a lot of boating. I heard trains on this. New York City Transit. CSX. I heard on this. I heard Amtrak on this. Shortwave, 25 megahertz, WWV. I heard on that. WWV on 25 megahertz. I heard on that scanner with the disco. With the disco. So that scanner is a very good scanner for the price. Don't underestimate the size of that scanner. It is, if I'm going to give it a top five, if I want to say top five scanners of all time, that is one of the, that has to be in the top five. Ever. Of any scanner, top five. In my books. That scanner right there. Right there. So anybody asks me, Danny, what scanner you recommend? I never owned a scanner in my life. I don't want to do a lot of programming. I just want to listen to stuff. Get that scanner. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I say get that scanner right now. Get that scanner. With that, you're off and running. And when I bought my scanner, I had it with the CB whip. I just used that antenna. I didn't even have the disco yet. I had this antenna. I bought this in Walmart for $15. I had this on the rooftop with that scanner, and I was hearing a lot. I was hearing. Oh, thank you, Salty. Thank you for the super chat. That antenna with this scanner, until I bought the disco, I was having I had fun. I had fun with that antenna. You have fun. You put that antenna on the windowsill. You have an apartment. You're good to go. That's a very good price. Wow. I mean, I have one, but wow, and you get that nice speaker. Look, you need the speaker. That's pretty cool. So you're basically getting the scanner for about $50, because that speaker's about $25 at least. So you're getting that scanner for about maybe under $50 if you break down the price. That is a very good deal. Wow. I'm not getting paid for this stuff, people. I'm just saying that is a very good deal. You're not gonna. I don't think you're not gonna beat that deal. Anyway, I don't think you're gonna beat that deal anyway. So this is Walmart today. Right now, Walmart. That is an awesome price. Can I say it enough? I need some water on this one. That is an awesome price. Wow. That is an awesome price. I'm going to call it like it is. If I think it's not a good price, I think that's the best price I've seen it in many years. And that's a bundle. I would, for the scanner alone, I would have said that's a great price for the scanner alone. But you're getting the speaker? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Let me just leave that tab there open. Yeah. All right. So let's go down. This radio, forget it. This radio is not worth the price on this one. Of course, it's a rebranded Gradio. This looks like the Gradio. It's a Gradio that I reviewed. Rebranded Panda. Avoid this radio. Avoid it. I really, they send it to me for review. I have it in the boiler room. I only use it for, I have it on one station. FM is okay. Medium wave is not that good. Shortwave is horrible. Horrible. It's wide. The bandwidth is way too wide. It's just. But I like the display. That's the only good thing about the radio is the display. That's it. So avoid this radio. Don't do it to yourself. It has a nice speaker, but that's it. And they said they were going to fix it. They were going to make improvement on the radio. Of course, they never did. I don't know what happened. I never heard from them again after I gave it the I think that was the crappiest review I ever gave a radio. Was the Gradio T26. Of course, this one is Panda. It's the same radio. It's the Gradio. So yeah, avoid that radio like the plague. Avoid it. Don't even get that to your worst enemy. Don't do it to yourself. Yeah, don't do it to yourself. That's a good price. This one. Let's see. So you get a bundle. You get it with the antenna? Nah, that's not bad. That's not bad. All right. Let me close that. Mm. The ATS, I'm not familiar with the ATS. I mean, I heard of them. I seen many videos on it. I'm just not a fan of that ATS stuff. I see a lot of Panda branded. I don't know what Panda if it's a good radio or not. I definitely don't want to find out unless Panda wants to send me one. But it looks like radio. It looks like radio rebranded radios. Panda. Anything here that sticks out? I think that's pretty much it for these radios. I know. I think Tom's Radio Room reviewed this one the other day. He was playing around with this one. So the Q3 is right here. I like this little radio for FM and recording. I have one in red. Yeah, that's about the price for it. 30. No, it was like $30. So anyway, I have which one I have. Yeah, I have this one. So this is FM only radio. It's very small, tiny pocket radio. I like the recorder on this. So it's a nice little radio. The Q3. I'm not familiar with these radios. I know some people have this radio, the little ones like this. I'm not a fan of these little SDRs like this. I know people seem to like this. But let's look at this one. Some people seem to like this one. Yeah, but they don't even show. We don't even show with it on. I mean, you don't can't even put the screen on this showing it, and that really makes me want to buy the radio without the screen on. What are they thinking? Like, how are you gonna sell this radio if you don't even have the screen on? No screen on. Yeah, that really makes me want to buy the radio even more. I'm being sarcastic, of course. It was Zastone. Let me see Zastone. Let me see what Zastone has. Let me see how they have one of those big receivers. And this one. Yeah, that's not much of a sale. I was interested in this one. The Zastone shortwave transceiver. I also has 6 meters. VHF, UHF, 100 watt. So it's 0 to 750 receive. And then transmit is VHF. Yeah, VHF. There's no UHF. There's no 70 centimeter. So this one you can transmit on, of course, HF. All right, take care, Glenn Dansler, and have a great weekend. I'll be back before Thanksgiving. I'm gonna be back before Thanksgiving. So, but if I don't see you, have a happy Thanksgiving. 73 daughter and grandson on the way down. Great show on so many radios. I want thank you. Yeah, I figured today we just talk about it. Say, well, it's Black Friday. Many places are doing Black Friday today. Aliexpress has their Black Friday today. A lot of places are doing Black Friday before next Black Friday, which is next week. So you got to be on the lookout for that. If you're looking into buying a radio or anything, look around today. Walmart is already selling stuff. You just saw that scanner right here, $72 as a bundle. You know, you look around today. There's deals out there today. Let me close this guy. Let me close this guy. Yeah, so that's that Stone. 982. Yeah, but I got my Yaesu FT9918. But let me tell you something. I was looking into this radio for a bit. I was looking at this one. Uh, so this one is a Zastone ZT7500 Wolf DDC DUC AI mode. So it's LFHF 6 meter VHF UHF transceiver. But right here it says transmit 200 megahertz, so it doesn't do. Um, so there's no UHF transmit, just receive. Receive you go to 750. And of course, it's touch screen. Okay. It looks very interesting. There's that stone. But, because eventually I'm going to look at the 7300. That's the next rig. If I'm going to buy another rig, it is going to be the ICOM IC 7300. Uh, yeah. QRP antenna. The loop that's the one that Maverick DXer has also. RTO SDR. I don't know about these because these could be the counterfeit ones. That's why I'm not crazy about the RTL SDRs. The only RTL SDR I recommend is the ones from the official RTL SDR store on Amazon or buy directly from RTL SDR. But Amazon has an RTL SDR store. Also on eBay. If you go to eBay and you put RTL SDR, make sure it links to the RTL SDR store. That's where you're gonna get the official one. When I see these, let me see. Unless this one says RTL SDR store, let me see. By HF SDR open source. Let me see if that's their store. Yeah, it's not an RTL the RTL SDR store. An SDR like this one that just says RTL SDR. This is probably a knockoff. Will it work? Yeah, it'll work, but it's not the official RTL SDR version 3, version 4. Now they have version 4 dongle. So this is not gonna be it. This looks like a knockoff, but it'll work. I know people that have these. I seen them on forums. People have these. They said it works fine. You know, uh, I don't know about the performance, but I wouldn't. This one thing I would avoid but these are the knockoff ones. For that, you want to go to like an Amazon or something. Let me check. I'll check over here, and then So you go to Amazon, and then I will put RTL SDR. Let's try version 4. So let me move this tab over here. So, when you see the RTO SDR, like this one, this is the official one. That's the official one. See, brand RTO SDR, and this is the official one right now. This is the version 4. This is not the version 3. I have the version 3. That's the silver one with the black lettering. That's version 3. This is the new one, the version 4. So this is the official one. Okay, and you see it's cheaper. Actually, it's cheaper on Amazon. The official one, the dongle. Okay, so this is the official one. Okay, for the version 4. So make sure that it's from the RTO SDR. You have to be careful with these. The also very good. So even if you get the Noelec RTO SDR, this is version 5. You get the Noelec. These are very good also. I trust Noelec. Noelec a very good brand. They make a whole bunch of them. They make the up converter. They make the NESDR or NESDR. Yeah, I pronounce it NESDR or NESDR. Noelec is another brand. If you're gonna buy RTO SDR dongle, either get the official one or get the Noelec brands, and that's it. I would not get any other brand. You have to be, because there's a lot of counterfeits out there, a lot of them, and you can easily buy, a real cheapo one